Hello, good afternoon. My name is Sophie Marie Ohabgana, and I am here to continue the reporting. And my topic is all about embedding formative assessment in instruction. So, first, what comes in your mind when you hear the word embedding formative assessment? Okay, very good. This emphasizes the integrating assessment seamlessly into teaching methods, wherein the assessment is no longer separated but intertwined with the instruction. So there are three parts of embedded formative assessment. First is the pre-instructional assessment, wherein it gauges prior knowledge to the adopted teaching. Then second is the during instruction. This is a formative techniques like exercise provides real-time feedback. Then third is the post-instructional assessment. This guides decision re- on when to reteach or enrich a certain topic. This holistic approach highlights the interconnectedness of the instruction and the assessment. So our topic is all about embedding formative assessment in instruction. Traditional assessment approach often fall short, but embedded formative assessment can significantly enhance the learning process. So first, what is a pre-instructional assessment? So before we begin the teaching of a new lesson, it is crucial to access students' prior knowledge. So pre-instructional assessment helps us to understand where students are in their learning journeys and tailors the instruction accordingly. For example, uh, this includes the diagnostic quizzes, pre-tests, and concept maps. Then second is the during instruction. During instruction is a formative assessment technique provides real-time feedback to both student and teacher. This technique is like a questioning, like pair share, exit tickets, and a quick pulse helps us gauge students' understanding and adjust teaching strategies as needed. So let's explore how these techniques can enhance learning outcomes in a classroom. And third is the post-instructional assessment. So post-instructional assessment is the after instruction. We use post-assessment data to evaluate the student's learning and determine the next step. Assessment results helps us identify areas of the weakness or the misconception among students. So based on this information, we can decide whether to reteach the concept or provide enrichment activities to meet the student diversity needs. So in conclusion, embedding formative assessment into instruction is essential for effective teaching and learning. So assessment is not just a separate activity but an integral part of the teaching process. By integrating assessment seamlessly into teaching methodologies, educators can gain insights into students' progress, adapt their teaching strategies, and ensure that learning objectives are met. This approach promotes continuous feedback and improvement, fostering a supportive and dynamic learning environment. So ultimately, the inseparable link between instruction and assessment enhances the overall educational experience of both students and teacher. So next, our topic is the second topic is all about the alignment of assessment and standard outcomes. So first is the effective assessment aligns the curriculum standard. This ensures students are met their learning objectives, guides instructional decisions, and second is informing learning objectives. Educators should communicate lessons objectives to students, encourage goal-oriented learning, and empower students to understand what they're working towards. Then third is the student independence. So students are aware of the objectives, can regulate their learning, encourages self-direct learning, and fosters student autonomy and engagement. Then the next one is the assessment guide. These tools for monitoring student progress provides valuable feedback to students and informing instructional decision and adaptation. So in conclusion, the alignment of assessment with the standards and outcomes is integral to the success of the educational program. By ensuring these assessment methods are closely tied to our curriculum standards or our curriculum guide, teacher can effectively measure student achievement and guide instructional practices, communicating lesson objectives to students wherein we empower them to take ownership of their learning and work towards a specific goals. So ongoing assessments provides valuable feedback to both student and teacher. This facilitates the continuous improvement in teaching and learning. So ultimately, this alignment promotes accountability, enhances student engagement, and contrib- contribute to the overall effectiveness of educational initiatives. So that's all from our part. Thank